My name is Jeremy Duval, and we are the Masterminds. Along with me are my colleagues Victoria Bertucci, Kuime Ganupule, and Jessica Scriber, and we will be talking about our product, Sales Express. So Sales Express is a TJ Maxx pop-up store on Northeastern's campus, running from September to May, with monthly theme changes to cater to the needs of all Northeastern students during that time of year. So you are a typical Northeastern student, always trying to get the most bang for your buck, but you don't have enough time because you're too busy running to class and to practice. You don't have enough time to travel 15 minutes off of campus to get the items that you need because you're too busy because of your schedule. And so Sales Express is here to help. With monthly theme changes, we're offering dorm and school supplies in September, such as pillows for $4 to $7, and bedding for $15. In November, we're offering holiday items such as mini Christmas trees for $15 and ornaments for $7. And lastly, travel items in May, such as suitcases for $70 and backpacks for $15. Students will be attracted to Sales Express because we are offering affordable prices and name brand items, along with the ease of the pop-up store being right on campus. And later on, we'll be talking about the aspects of the truck, which we'll be selling the products out of, and the location of where the pop-up store will be later in the presentation. So this slide depicts our demographics, which are all Northeastern students from ages 18 to 24, male and female. And it also shows some of our Qualtrics survey results. One of the biggest questions that we asked were, will students purchase a product from our pop-up store? And 80% said they definitely would purchase something, and 30% said that they probably would purchase something, which led us to our target market. So this is our inverted pyramid, and there's 19,940 students at Northeastern, 13,909 undergraduate students, 6,815 students that are living on campus, which gives us our speculated target market of 3,071. And how we found that number is we multiplied the percentages of who said they definitely would and they probably would purchase something from our store, and we multiplied that by the number of respondents for those two questions, and then we got that value and multiplied it by the 6,850 students that are living on campus, which gave us our 3,071 customers. Now Jess will be talking about the value proposition.
So our potential market for our pop-up is the 13,909 Northeastern undergraduate students. And with this, the average disposable income is $150,000, which means many students will be graduating in student debt, which means they'll always be looking for the cheapest and most efficient way to get the products that they need. What they will find very interesting is that the price at our pop-up is a lot cheaper than, the price, I have no voice right now.
Okay, well.
So they were saying that the price was very beneficial for them. In our survey, we determined that based on the number of people who said that they had previously shopped at a pop-up shop, 60.82% of those respondents said that they valued price. Additionally, with our monthly theme changes, the product is very valuable for our customer as well, which dictated from our Qualtrics survey, 41.12% of those people who said yes to having shopped at a pop-up shop before said they valued product. And also our pop-up shop is located right on campus, and 59.11% of those people also said that they valued convenience in the pop-up shop that they had previously shopped.
So benefits to TJ Maxx, we will be introducing a new target market to TJ Maxx. So not only will we be benefiting from the pop-up and making a profit, but TJ Maxx will also be making more money because of this new target market. Next. And now Q will be talking about industry dynamics.
So pop-ups in general represent $10 billion of today's sales revenue, and also are 80% less expensive than a regular retail outlet. To businesses, they're really attractive because they help them to build real relationships with their customers, and to customers, they're really attractive because they make a unique experience for the actual customer, and that's especially important for our target market because college students have a social media mindset and are looking for like a real unique shopping experience. Now, our potential competitors, the two biggest competitors are Target and Amazon. This grid shows you that how the prices compare to TJ Maxx, and you can see that TJ Maxx prices are much lower than Target and Amazon prices in every category. And the other competitors in the Boston area are Macy's, Primark, and Nordstrom. Macy's and Primark are both a 40-minute walk and a $10 Uber. And Nordstrom, which is located on Boylston Street, is a 25-minute walk and $8 Uber. But all of them are very cheap, which makes it which makes them pretty competitive to us. So our SWOT analysis. So our strengths are that obviously the location, which is on campus, the treasure hunt experience, which is again a unique experience, and that we sell high quality goods for a cheap price. On the other side, our weaknesses are that our products will have to change regularly to ensure that our pop-up stays attractive. Our limited merchandise can affect supply and demand. Our opportunities are the expansion to other Boston campuses once our business is successful, and the threats are that any retailer can basically set up their own pop-up on campus at any time.
So now I'm going to talk about some of the financials. So here's a little overview of the financials that we accumulated for our pop-up shop. As you can see, we will generate a positive net income each year, but it's important to note that the total expenses and the net income in this chart are taken before the principal loan repayment was taken out of these expenses. And more details for these will be given in the next 2 slides. So to determine our volume of customers per year, as a team, we predicted that we would reach 50% of our target market in year 1 of the 3,071 students, 75% in year 2, and 100% in year 3. Based on our Qualtrics survey, the average price that people said they would spend seemed a little bit aggressive for us. So to keep it more conservative, we set an average price spent at our pop-up each time people would shop at $25. The frequency of shopping, about half of the respondents from our survey population said they would shop about once per month, and the other half pretty much said they would shop twice per month. On average, that gives you 1.5 times per month that people would shop, times a 9-month period gives you the frequency of 13.5. These were all multiplied together for each year to give us the revenues for each year, which are listed on the bottom. So these are some of our expenses for our pop-up shop. Some of these are bigger expenses, others are just categories of expenses. The pre-opening 3 months are our startup expenses, which will put us negative $70,000. And then the post-opening, and then the following 3 years are operating expenses, which include our salaries and our rent and everything. For capital requirements, 50% of our startup costs will come from a bank loan, and the remaining 50% will be split between the family and friends and the founders. So $35,000 will come from the bank, $17,500 from the family and friends, and then the $17,500 will come from us, the bank loan will be paid back by year 3, and as well as the other investors and equity refunds. So our supplier will be a TJ Maxx warehouse in Worcester. We will operate out of a truck, and this pickup truck will go to Worcester to get our inventory for the week every Sunday, and then we will store this inventory in a storage unit in Seaport, and we will go there every day, which is near our parking spot for our trailer, and we will get our inventory every day from there. And now Jeremy will talk about some legal and organizational information.
Okay, so Sales Express is under TJ Maxx, which is under the TJX Corporation, which is a C corporation. TJX is a publicly traded company, and their stocks are sold on the New York Stock Exchange. And there are a board of directors, and under that board of directors, there are officials that are working under them, such as the CEO, CMO, and etc. And in order for our pop-up store to be successful, we will need to have permits that will allow us to sell our goods on campus. And the company is constantly talking about environmental as well as working conditions when we're getting our products. So we're making sure that we're meeting all the needs of the government regulations.
Now, human resources. So Victoria Bertuzzi is going to be our CFO. Jeremy Duval is going to be our COO. Jessica Schreiber, and Jessica Schreiber's going to
That's
meet
it. Okay, thank you. Okay, questions from the audience?
Why are you guys not targeting the graduate students at Northeastern?
We assume that most graduate students who go to Northeastern don't live on campus, so they won't be on campus as much besides for their classes, so it may not benefit them as much, therefore they may not be shopping.
You said you were only going to keep the store open from September to May, but since a lot of students take classes in the summer, do you think it would be beneficial to keep it open all year round?
We condensed it to the September to May timeline because over the summer, yes, there are students on campus, but in general, there are significantly less students on campus in the summer, so we thought it would just not be beneficial for us to stay open, we might lose money.
I was just wondering why you guys chose Worcester. I think it's kind of random.
It's the closest warehouse to Northeastern, so we can't get our products from like a Newbury location because we can't just like feed off of their product supply. So we have to get all of our products from a warehouse, and the closest one is in Worcester. So we will go there every Sunday. We are in operation on Sunday, so we will go there to get all of our inventory for the week from that warehouse.
Will your pop-up shop move around campus or will it be in the same location?
It'll be stationary right outside of Spear Hall and Opera Place.
Why are you making more money each year? Are you expanding to different universities, or are you just getting more students doing bad things?
Each year, we will make, it'll be the increase in the volume of consumers. So year one, we expect it to reach 50% of our target market, year two, 75, and year three, 100% of our target market, which will accumulate.
Earlier you guys had a slide that was showing like the seasonal breakdown of what stuff you're gonna be selling. I saw your breakdown up until December, I think. And then the next one that I saw was May. I was just wondering, what are you guys selling in between December and May?
So it's a range of products. We sell, there's gonna be like bed and bath, and there's gonna be like clothing according to the different types of seasons. It's pretty much, there's like themes according to each month, so it probably would be spring wear, or there will be something like spring cleaning supplies, so like it honestly ranges from month to month, to clothing, to like different types of like decorations and like art and things like that.
Those are just examples of some of the monthly themes. There are monthly themes for each month, but those are just examples of things.
If the pop-up store at Northeastern was successful and like produced good profit, would you guys consider expanding to other universities, and if yes, where?
Yeah, so once our pop-up on this campus is successful, we for sure expand to other Boston universities, and then even further. And yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.